Hello, and welcome to a new vlog. That is thunder I hear. It looks very bright. Let the camera adjust. It is actually quite dark in here and very gray, as you can see in the lighting. Yeah, it's a cloudy, stormy day. And we all know that's my favorite weather. I'm so excited. It was, gosh, I mean, let me just go outside for a minute. It's not, I'm all like snuggly in a cozy sweater and cozy leggings. It's still like 81 degrees outside, so it's not that cold. I'm just pretending it is. But it is also not that warm out here, if I'm being honest. It's warm for what I'm wearing, but it's not that warm. This is what we are dealing with today. And just an hour ago, it was like blue sky with some big clouds, but I just, and I can hear thunder in the distance. And you can see there's been rain, so it's raining a little bit, but not a ton at the moment. It's amazing. It's supposed to rain more as the day goes on. Like, it's supposed to be this way all day long. And when I woke up, it was so bright in here, even with my blinds closed. And I thought, oh man, the rain's gonna pass us by again. It's not gonna rain at all. I really need to get some lights turned on in this apartment because it looks like it's more like 5 o'clock in the evening. So that's just wild. But oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I was supposed to go over to my parents' house. Yeah, it's definitely spitting and drizzling rain out there. So yeah, I was supposed to go to my parents' house today, and then I saw the forecast, and then as it got closer to yesterday evening, the forecast wasn't changing. It was definitely still saying it was gonna rain on and off all day. And so I decided to just stay here today because A, I don't like driving in the rain, but also when it's cloudy and rainy like this, I just want to be home, in my own home. I just want to cozy up on the couch and watch a movie, read a book. Both. I will probably do both. I think I'm going to start off with a movie actually, and then maybe do some reading later this afternoon. I have slept in. It's nearly noon at the moment. So I did sleep in, which was lovely and very needed. So yeah, I just want to relax today. But yeah, we're just getting a very random kind of early autumn storm. It has dropped our temperatures. It was 95 yesterday. It is currently 81, and I don't think it's really projected to get that much hotter than 81. And tomorrow we've got a projected high of like 76. Unfortunately, it's not going to stay in the 70s. After tomorrow, it is going to go back up into the 80s. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna go get cozy on the couch. Then I'm gonna turn a movie on. I need to get some food eventually. But yeah, I just really want to relax and leave the balcony blinds open so I can kind of watch the rain and just enjoy this beautiful day and this beautiful weekend. Because tomorrow, even if it's not raining, still tomorrow's gonna be really nice, being cooler. Probably won't be able to go for a walk today, but we'll try to go for a walk tomorrow. But for today, it's just all about the coziness. All right, it is still cloudy, but I think the rain has stopped for the moment. And you can see there is some blue sky to the south. This storm that we just had was coming from the south, so it seems like that cloud system or whatever is moving past. So I think it's supposed to clear up for like an hour, but then another system is going to come through. It's still very, very dark to the north of me. You can see way back there, very dark and stormy still. So it has been a nice little storm. It was really windy, and because it was coming straight from the south, I had to take the wreath off my front door. I heard this just massive like bump and then like crash, like something knocking against the door, and the wind had clearly just come by and lifted the wreath up off. But yeah, I'm just having a very lovely afternoon. I finished watching the movie that I was watching. I watched The Spy, finally. It's several years old, and I've been wanting to watch it, and it's on Peacock with a few ads, so that was fine. A little disappointed. I don't know. It was funny. There were some moments where I did genuinely laugh, but some of the humor just isn't quite my kind of humor, so there were other moments where it's just like, ugh. But yeah, overall it was funny. So now I think I'm gonna read. I just started a new novel, a new library book, so I've got 14 days to read it, but I want to try to get most of it read this weekend if possible. If not, finish it this weekend, we'll see. Just gonna put some music on YouTube probably, and then cozy up on the couch and just read for a little while and hope that it starts raining again. I like the rain. I'm not ready for it to go away. So I'm gonna get cozy up on the couch and just channel all of the cozy rainy day vibes and hope that I can keep the rain around. And yeah, see how far I can get into this book. I want to try to get stuck in because I only just started. I'm only like 2 chapters in, so I want to try to get a good portion of the way through today. So I couldn't help myself. I didn't think I was going to go for a walk today, but it has cleared up for the moment. We are still forecast to get a lot more rain later this afternoon and then throughout the night. But it's cleared up for now. It is only like 72 degrees. It's very humid, so it does feel a little bit warmer, but still not bad. But there is a lot of water in the washes, so it's almost like walking by a really little creek, which is not something we usually get to experience in the desert. Water in the desert is incredibly precious. This is now my 5th walk in 6 days. I'm feeling really good about that. It's just amazing to be able to get out, get some fresh air. There's a breeze, which really cuts down the humidity. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I didn't want to go that far just in case it started raining again. But now I'm kind of like, screw it. It's definitely not going to rain in the next 30 minutes. So maybe I will go a little bit further than planned. But yeah, there's a huge puddle right in front of me. Going to have to go around this, but like, it's even flowing. You can see the water flowing. That's really cool. That was amazing. That was so nice. Oh my gosh. I just really enjoyed that walk. I went a little bit farther than I intended. Had to go off the path a couple times to get around some gigantic puddles, but it was worth it. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. It's back up to 77, but I think it was only like 73 or 74 while I was out there. I think it started to warm back up again as the clouds cleared, but now it's gonna cool back down again because the sun's setting and there's another storm coming. It's actually looking quite cloudy to the, oh, it's looking very dark to the south. I'll get up in a second. I went out at the right time and I got back at the right time. When I left, there were like no clouds above me. And as you saw from the clips, partway through, like the second half of my walk, the clouds were definitely starting to form again above me. And it was like, it's a good thing that I'm heading back now. I knew the rain wasn't gonna be like imminent, but it is definitely getting cloudy out there again. The rain is coming back. But just as I was going out for my walk, I got a text message from my parcel locker system saying that my Amazon package had been delivered. So I swung by the mailboxes and the parcel lockers at the end of my walk and got my package. So I have ordered, kind of thought this would be a good thing to read throughout the rest of Preptober and even throughout Nano. I might just try to read an essay a day because the essays are mostly short, and I have read one of these essays. So the book is Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Let me know if any of you have read it. This is a bit of a cult classic. I mean, again, 25th anniversary edition. It's been around for a while. I got the book finally. There's an essay in this book titled Shitty First Drafts. It's the third essay, it looks like. I have taught that essay a number of times. I have it as a PDF. I got it from, I think it was probably the TA instructors, the people who were teaching us as TAs how to teach English when I started my PhD. A classic essay to teach in a first year English class. I don't teach it as much in my business writing classes, but I probably should. And it's one that I return to myself often as a writer and just remind myself whenever I feel like I'm getting hung up on something in my first draft as I'm writing. I just remind myself, shitty first drafts. That's all you're aiming for. Like, all first drafts are a little bit shitty. It'll be okay. Just write the thing. It's taken me a while, but it's like I really should read the other essays because I love that one so much. I have a feeling I'll really enjoy to read the rest of it. So I'm actually looking forward to diving into this. But yeah, I'm excited to read it. I'm also getting very distracted. It is getting very, very cloudy and dark and gloomy out there, which makes me very happy. So I need to go jump in the shower because I don't really like taking showers when it is thundering and lightning outside. So before that starts up again, I need to go take a shower and wash my hair. It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon, quite a bit in the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock. It is very clear and sunny. I thought it was getting cloudy. There must be a cloud over towards the west. The sun did kind of go away for just a second, but no, it is like, I can barely see any clouds in the sky right now. It is very, very sunny out. That storm that we had yesterday was lovely, but it did not last. I've been reading and vlog editing in bed for most of the morning. I did make breakfast, did some reading, finished breakfast, started some laundry, started editing the vlog. I have now finished editing the vlog, and so I'm going to get back to reading. I thought about doing some writing today, but I don't know if I really feel like it. So I might just not. I should do some outlining, but I'm also trying not to feel like I should do stuff. Like, I'm gonna do what I feel like. I think that's part of celebrating in the Inn of Hopes and Dreams being done and being ready to launch. I think is also just giving myself a little bit of time to not be constantly in book mode. So while I want to be getting back into a regular, consistent habit of writing and outlining and doing Preptober and being ready for NaNoWriMo, I also don't want to force it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to hang up some laundry. I've got some laundry in the washer that I need to put on my drying rack. And then I'm gonna get cozy on the couch. It is 2:18, so I'm gonna get cozy on the couch and get back to reading the Pallbearers Club. I want to get back to that and do a bit more reading before we go for a walk in a bit, and I will take you with me when I go. Okay, I am out for a walk, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so giddy. I can hardly contain myself. It's cool. There's a breeze. I hope it's not coming up on the microphone. It's like mid-70s. The humidity is dropping. It was like 47%. I'm mostly in shade. Even when I'm in the sun, it's pretty low. and it actually feels nice. Like, in the shade with the breeze, I almost feel like I want a long sleeve shirt on. So it's amazing. I'm so happy. I feel so good. That's the longest walk I've been on. This is just what I've been needing. It felt so good out there. So it's been a very nice Sunday. I think I might wrap the vlog up here because I have a feeling I've vlogged enough between yesterday and today. And I don't think I'm going to do much of anything tonight. I'm going to go take a shower, get myself freshened up and changed into my comfy cozies again. And I'm almost done reading the book that I'm reading. I'm down to the last bit, but it's getting kind of complicated, and I want to make sure I'm paying attention. I don't know if it's one of those books where I don't know if I'm just stupid or if I'm just still, I mean, I know I'm still very burned out, and I know my cognitive function is still not great. I'm just struggling to follow this book. I think it's a good book. Like, generally, I do think it's a good book, and I have been enjoying it, and it has made me think a lot, and I have had to, like, pay attention to follow what's happening, but other times it just makes me feel like I am a bit stupid. Like I'm missing something. Like it just might be a little too intellectual for me. I think one of the downsides of grad school is it has kind of put me off anything that is trying to be intellectual. If I'm reading research, that's different, but in my fiction, this is why I'm just leaning towards romances and cozy mysteries and things like that, because I just want to be told a good story. I don't want to have to think this much. Which is probably also why I haven't been reading that many thrillers. Like I've been reading thrillers over the last few years, but not as many as I feel like I would. It's just I have to be in a very specific mood for a thriller. Like I bought a thriller at Costco. That was like back in July, I think. Early August that Mom and I went to Costco. Still haven't read it. Really want to read it, but just haven't been in the right headspace. And I think that might be what's been happening with the Pallbearers Club. That I don't know that I'm in the right headspace for it. Because when I think about it, it has everything that I like about a book. Like, I like, you know, books that are just a little bit more complex and make me have to think. Like, there's nothing I can point to say this is bad about the book. It has a lot of walls of text. It doesn't have a whole lot of dialogue, but that's intentional to the story that's being told. So like it makes sense. I've been able to kind of adjust into that, but I'm just struggling to stay focused on it. I know I've skimmed some bits and I know there's stuff that I've missed because my brain just is not clicking. And that's a me thing, that's not a book thing. So unless something really drastic happens in the last, I think I'm down to the last like 10 pages. Unless something really drastic happens, I think it's gonna be a 5-star for me. My threshold for 5 stars is not that difficult, but I just think you've got to be in the right headspace, and I'm not sure that I am. But I do want to finish that tonight, and then I might just, I'm trying to stick with like witchy fiction and supernatural and like spooky, like not scary, but spooky Halloween type stuff, witches and vampires and things, which this kind of like fits with that, but it's like my level of spookiness. It's spooky and kind of creepy without being horror. And so that's why I wanted to read it and not keep delaying it, because I'm not going to want to read this in November or December after Halloween, and I'm definitely not going to want to read it at the beginning of the new year. So like this was the time to read it, and it's a library book, so I'm limited to like when it comes available. But yeah, I think I might need to switch to a romance or something. I've got a Louise Bay romance that's just been sitting on my TBR list for the right moment, and this might be the moment. I think I need to switch to something that's just completely mindless fun that doesn't have to have that I don't have to really follow closely. So yeah, I'm gonna get that book finished and then probably have some dinner and then watch House of the Dragon, because I'm like 3 episodes behind. I need to get caught up on that. So that's basically gonna be my Sunday night. So we'll end the vlog here because there's not going to be much to update you on at the end of the night. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff that I always ask you to do at the end of these vlogs. As our question of the day, it is now, yes, it is now October 16th, which means we are officially halfway through the month. October is half done. I have feelings about that, but I can't quite articulate them. That will be for another vlog. But I would like to know what has been one win or highlight of the first half of October, and what is something you are looking forward to in the second half of October. So I think my win is definitely getting the book uploaded, getting The Inn of Hopes and Dreams uploaded in the first half of the month on time. Like, it was before my kind of final date was I wanted it up by the 8th at the absolute latest, and I got it up on the 6th. So that is definitely my win for the first half. And I think the thing I'm looking forward to for the second half is definitely, well, there's 2 things. My mom's birthday is on the 26th, the day before launch day. So I'm looking forward to my mom's birthday. We'll have to figure out something to do for that. And then the 27th, I'm definitely looking forward to the book launch and having The Inn of Hopes and Dreams officially out for all of you to read it if you so choose. So yeah, so those are my win from the first half, something I'm looking forward to in the second half. So let me know what yours are, because I'd love to celebrate your wins with you and also know what you're looking forward to, because it's always nice to have stuff to look forward to. So yeah, I'm now gonna go jump in the shower and get all comfy and cozy and settled in for the evening. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!